Welcome to this introduction to Desmos video. Desmos is a very powerful graphing tool. It's similar in a lot of ways to your graphing calculator, but a lot of people find it easier and quicker to use. So when you have a phone or a tablet or a computer, you might want to go to Desmos, and there'll be many activities this year where we use Desmos. So it's in your best interest to get accustomed to it and to have an account and to know some of these basic tips that we're going to go through in the next couple of videos. So the first thing is you need to go to desmos.com/calculator. This is different. Recently, they changed their landing page, and it's a little bit hard to get to this. You have to, go through a few extra clicks. So when you go to desmos.com/calculator, and you'll come to this screen. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to log in. So if you don't have an account already, you're going to go to sign up, and you're going to use your student Google account. So you're going to have to agree to the privacy policies if you agree to them. And then you're going to click sign up with Google, and that's going to allow you to pick your student Google account to be your link to your Desmos account. So I've already done that, so I'm going to log in with Google, and I don't have to enter it anymore. So now it's logged me in. Here I am. And what you'll see when you get to Desmos is that there's a couple of key areas. So the first area is over here on the left. This area is where we enter our functions, our relationships, our expressions. We can enter points. So for example, I can enter the function y equals 2x plus 3. And you see the line, okay? The red color circle means a red color line. Now, Desmos knows enough that there's some key points that it's going to highlight for you. I can click anywhere on the line and see lots of points, infinitely many points, but Desmos is going to gray out a couple of key points anytime you do a graph, and you can look at that gray point and you can click on it and it will tell you the x-intercept and the y-intercept, and they'll sit there permanently for you if that's how you want it. In addition, you can enter another expression. I'm going to put this one in function terminology, so f of x instead of y equals. F of x equals negative 3x plus 6. And it chooses another color, so it's blue. And you can see on the blue line that it has a gray y-intercept, so I could click on that, and it has a gray x-intercept. And I can still see on the red line, if I click on the red line, I can still see those intercepts. But in addition, it's going to say, oh, there's an intersection point. That's another important point on this graph. And so it will give you the intersection points as well. Now, if I want to save my graph, I'm going to title it. So I'll give this a title, Introduction to Desmos. And I'll save it. And then if I click on these three bars, that's my list of files, you'll see that I have my Introduction to Desmos video here. So I can click on the three bars again and hide that. But I can go back and recall this video after I've logged out if I want to come back to work on it again. In addition, I'm typing in using my keyboard. So for example, I just clicked below. I can X out this 3 line. And if I click below the 2 line, it gives me a new line, and I can say y equals, I'm just typing on the keyboard, and I'm going to say x squared this time, x, and I'm going to do the raise to that, and that's the caret above the 6. I'm going to do shift number 6, and I get the caret, and you can see it automatically knows that it wants to square it. Or I could type in SQRT, and it'll automatically know I want a square root. So like the square root of x, I could put that in. Or I could type in ABS of x, and it knows I want an absolute value. So I can type in from the keyboard. Or the other way that you can enter into Desmos is you can use your little keypad. And so we can say on line 3, we're going to say y equals, and then I'll use my keypad, the absolute value of x, and then end absolute value bar. And I can use the keypad as well. I tend to find that it's faster for me to type in. You can see that the absolute value came in a different color, purple. And if I don't want to show it, I can just click on any one of these circles and it will hide them. Okay, so that's the easiest way to enter information onto Desmos. And in the next graph, in the next video, I'll talk to you about how to format this graph so that you don't have to go by twos, or you might want to see a bigger window. So tune into the next video to get some formatting tips on Desmos.